My name is Night Night. This is a story about art. Art can come in many different forms. It can be viewed from many angles and leave many different impressions on people. There are also those that have a distorted view on what they see. This is innocent, harmless. One cannot help how they naturally view the world and the art in it, until those with that distorted view get inspired to become artists themselves. That's when things get deadly. Art is the true representation of human beauty. I go to museums all the time, admiring the work of my fellow man, but I'm never fully satisfied. When I leave, I always feel as though the art never lived up to its full potential. It's not passionate, it's not real, it's not human. I am an artist. I pride myself on that. The art I create is not for just anybody. It requires a special person to truly appreciate it. I have longed to find the missing puzzle piece that eludes so many popular artists in this day and age. And I'm overjoyed to say I have completed said puzzle. And looking upon it, I am consumed by its magnificence. As I'm sure you already know, I do not make a living off of my work. The path of an artist is not a lucrative one. Such a shame. No, I am a taxidermist. I prepare, stuff, and mount the skins of deceased animals. Not many people view us as artists, but in a way we are. People buy our products to display on their walls like a portrait in a museum, do they not? Yes, they do. I used to love my job. It fulfilled me, but for all the wrong reasons. I enjoyed the death. I reveled in it. I enjoyed the spray of blood when slicing a new area on the animal. When it gets on my face, I sometimes sneak a taste and lick the bits at the corner of my mouth. These are my guilty pleasures. But what I truly love about my job is bringing what was once dead back to life. When I finish, the animal looks as though he's never missed a beat. The squirrel, chippier than ever. The bear, one can still see the wild in his eyes. I dedicate a lot of time to my work. You can say that my work is my life. I have no social life. My wife left me when I told her what I believe is missing from modern artworks and what I plan to do about it. The look she gave me was totally unexpected. She looked scared. She looked me in my eyes to see if I was serious, and she seen that I was, and she looked scared. She left that night. I haven't heard from her since. I only told her because I thought she was that type of special person that can see the art in my vision. But I was sadly mistaken. She has no taste, not even in fashion. When she left, I thought the world was ending. But what seemed like a curse was really a blessing in disguise. Her absence allowed me to put my ideas to the test and do it all in the comfort of my own home. To keep it short, I'll only tell you about my first piece of art with this newfound knowledge. I like to compare my first time to that of a schoolgirl getting her cherry popped. It was the Friday after my wife had left. I used my vacation time for the full week so I can carefully plan. The art in the museums were missing something very vital. They had the attention grabber, but were unable to keep my attention thereafter. This was due to the art being painted or sculpted. It was cold and hard. In other words, the art was not alive, but dead. It needed an organic touch. That touch is the missing piece to the puzzle. The perfect organic canvas for my new project is human skin. I knew I needed to find someone that nobody cared about. No family, friends, no co-workers. So I decided to go with the local vagrant that sleeps under the bridge. I couldn't damage my canvas by subduing him violently. I injected him with a homemade poison and that did the job. I knew this would get pretty messy, so I took him down into my cellar. I had already covered the walls and floors in plastic earlier that week. It was different with a human. Animals are living creatures as well, but humans had a real life, real emotions, real dreams. And for some reason that made it all the more exhilarating. The rush I felt when I made my first incision, and the blood gave my face a new coat of paint. And the taste was different as well. It was more tart than in animals. I don't like it much. When I emptied the carcass of all that was inside, I began stuffing him with what I used to stuff the animals. It works just as well. I just knew it would. I had to naturalize the skin so it wouldn't decompose, but that's a whole nother story. The beauty of it is the man is dead no more. He's actually a good friend of mine. I renamed him Adam because he was the first of my creation. I rename all of my creations. Some would think this wrong of me, but does an artist not have the right to name his art? I even gave Adam a job. He's my bartender. He works behind the bar inside of my house. Not much of a conversationalist, but I knew he enjoyed booze. It only seemed right to give him the position. I said I was lonely earlier in the email. That is no longer true. I have many friends now. My social life is overflowing with my creations. They have given me a reason to live. I even have a new girlfriend. I know God would never get in a relationship with one of his creations. But I am not God. And this is a good reminder, because I admit I get a little carried away at times. I was never a popular guy, but now I just can't wait to get out there and make some new friends. Ralph Waldo Emerson has once said, "Love of beauty is taste. The creation of beauty is art." The question is, what is beauty? They say it lies in the eyes of the beholder. So what's beautiful to some may be abhorrent to others. Who am I to judge one's vision of beauty? Furthermore, who are you?